Day, Jets fans. This is Jets Chaos. And today we're going to take a look at Brian Branch. That's right. Brian Branch is a defensive back for Alabama, but the perfect safety, I think, for the New York Jets. Now, I know it's early to be talking about this. We got a playoff-like game against Seattle, right? Must win to get in. But let's be honest, that's not what we can talk about every minute the entire week. I'm getting bored, and I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about how good this defense could be and what our record would be if we had a safety like Brian Branch. I mean, let's take a look at Brian Branch. Here's why I want him, okay, or love to see him as a Jet, and why I think he'd be a great Jet. As you can see, he has great athleticism, awesome athleticism. He's absolutely fantastic in pass coverage. Okay, so that's why I'm thinking free safety. Okay, LaMarcus Joyner would be a great mentor if we could bring him back on the cheap. We could actually have a great package of LaMarcus Joyner and Brian Branch together in passing situations, because I think that one thing Whitehead has proved, and we should have known by watching him in Tampa, is he's not very good at pass defense. Well, Brian Branch, what's exciting about him is not only is he competent against the pass and very athletic, and would be a great weapon for us, to add on to Reed and to Sauce Gardner and to Michael Carter II, to have another guy that's there. He's also a very hard hitter. So, and when I say hard hitter, I'm not talking about another Whitehead where that goes with missed tackles, because he's trying to make an impressive hit. If you look, he is very, very fundamental. He has great mechanics. He follows the fundamentals of tackling. So therefore, like if you look, see how he gets his arm around him and swings him down? He's not so worried about trying to make this hit that knocks the guy over and flattens him out in a situation where if you miss, the guy is going to, turn it into a 15, 20-yard gain, which we've seen from Whitehead. But watch this hit. Watch this tackle. Arms around him, hits him hard, squares him off, holds on to him, wraps him up, takes him down. Clean, fundamental tackling, which is what you want in a safety. So whether it's pass defense, whether it's tackling, this kid does it all. You know how Joe Douglas loves versatility? Well, let me tell you something about this kid. He has played in every defensive alignment for Alabama. He's been used all over the field. He's covered boundary receivers one-on-one. He's been in the box, stop the run safety. He's been pass defensive safety. He's really done every alignment. You could see he's even blitzed, and he's fast enough and strong enough to get the sack. So he's an all-around safety that would play so well into the New York Jets' plans. When you think about some of the big plays we gave up, first game against Baltimore, that was lack of good safety play. When you look at the Detroit game, that final run for a touchdown on 4th and inches, Will Parks was standing there. I don't know what he was doing. He was like twirling around like he was another planet. This kid would have stopped that play. That's the difference. We're talking about that a difference maker, somebody who can impact the team's record by making game-saving tackles instead of giving up touchdowns on and big plays. And if you don't think JD and Salah love a guy who stops the big play, then you haven't been paying attention. No big plays is one of the battle cries of this defense. And unfortunately, we've given up some big plays. So we need to improve there. So there you have it. This kid, Brian Branch, is the guy I would love to see the Jets draft. I think it would be fantastic for our team. It's a perfect fit. He should be available. That could change. His availability definitely might change between now and the draft. We got so long to go. We've seen guys go from the upper, back end of the first round and then end up being top 10 picks. We saw Sauce Gardner this time last year was supposedly going to be a late round first round pick, possibly early second, and he climbed up the boards and obviously became our 4th pick. So there's no guarantee Branch will be available, but right now, as the draft stands, he would be available. It is common for safeties to slip unless they are very, very special or considered generational type guys. Safeties do tend to slip into that part of the draft, so it's very realistic we can get them. Although I think most of the NFL and most general managers will agree that he's the number 1 safety in the draft. Doesn't mean we won't get him. There's going to be a lot of quarterback hungry teams. Of course, teams take offensive linemen and all other types of positions like that. So possibility we get him. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. You interested? Do you think a safety is the best position for the Jets to fill out and put a stud into? Let me know. If there's anybody else you like, you prefer at safety, let me know in the comments. We'll be looking at a lot more players. For now, if you are not subscribed to the channel, want to see more Jet prospects in the upcoming months, plus tons of other content, just hit the button right there, the bald head, and subscribe. Of course, you can watch another video right here. And obviously, if you like the video, hit the like button. That's the best way to show support, other than subscribe to the channel, which is really appreciated. Go Jets.